The first coach I ever hired wanted me to choose a niche. And I almost had a panic attack right then and there because I'm interested in so many things. I'm interested in optimal performance as human beings, in authentic living, in online coaching, in consciousness, in storytelling brands, to name just a few. So, how do I choose? Because I had just left my corporate job and I needed to make a good income. And what they told me is choose a niche that you can replace your income with. So if you had a multiple five-figure or six-figure income, then think of niches that can help you do that. And I still think it's good to work with these targets at the beginning. But honestly, as you find out later, this is just the start. So many factors come into play as you grow. It's not only the niche, it's not only choosing that one hot topic that will get you there. There are also other things like working with fun clients, personal freedom, feeling supported. Anyway, there was quite some pressure to make my business work because if not, I had to go back and apply to jobs again and get back to that lifestyle I now disliked. The long hours, always traveling every day to that office, the 9 to 5. No. So I tried a couple of things. I became a partner at a gym focusing on empowerment. I was a CMO for a scale up. And I tried coaching for optimal performance, consciousness coaching as well. And all of it didn't really take off. So I made some money, but they all just represented parts of me, not the full picture, not who I really am. And that's maybe something that you recognize as well. There's more to you than just one topic, one label, one box, because that is ultimately what a niche is. And I would always go back to that elusive question, what is my niche? And I'm going to share in this video the big breakthrough that saved me from going back to corporate life, but also helped me to build that six-figure online coaching business that I've had for the last 2 years in a row. So if you want to know more about soulful strategies for online coaches to grow to consistent 10K months and beyond, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And in the last years, I've helped lots of corporate managers and top executives to become entrepreneurs. And I can help you make the transition too, if you keep in mind what I'm about to tell you. Because following the advice, choose one profitable niche, it will make you miserable. And I've seen it over and over again. And when I invested in my first coaches, they also said that. Choose, hyper target your ideal customers, get in the DMs, book those sales calls, build a team of salespeople, and then do more sales calls. That works. But it ends up making you unhappy and burned out. And for me, that was just unsustainable. I left corporate life to have more fun, and this could not be the solution. Another title, another box that I needed to fit into. And now it was not for a multi-billion-dollar brand. No, it was a niche that was holding me hostage. And the weird thing, it's not even your most authentic self who created that prison. It was your coach. They decided what was best for you. So I started looking for a better way, and I started to teach to others what I found. It worked for me. It worked for them. So I'm pretty confident it will work for you too. And it's all about finding and creating an offer that you're excited about. Forget about the niche, the one-liner of your Instagram bio. Just focus on the offer and what would genuinely make you excited. Go all in. Sell until you find something better. Adapt and go all in again. And this entire process is about finding your own frequency.
And one of my clients came to me with the big question: What's my zone of genius, Floor? What's my special talents? And what are the best words? I'm so frustrated, and I get it. I was her for a while. But this is what I want you to remember. Finding that one elusive answer is like a never ending scavenger hunt. So stop obsessing over the perfect headline and start staking your claim and evolve from there.
And I know your brain will start working against you at this point. Oh no, I cannot find the right words. I just don't know what I like to do. I haven't found it yet. Those are all forms of self sabotage and, quite frankly, bullshit. Dare to trust that nothing in your life was for nothing. Dare to experiment like I did. I told you this in the beginning. I was a CMO for a scale up. I started my own gym. And these things didn't work at that point, but they taught me a lot. So stop being afraid to fail.
The good, the bad, the ugly, they turned you into who you are now until you see your life lessons for what they are, because these are your leadership codes. You will never, ever feel good about your positioning.
All your talents are valuable, and this is the internal work that you need to do. Believe that you matter, that your story matters. And with one of my clients, we actually tackled this inner storyline because it was 100% clear what she wanted to focus on, but she was afraid what her family might say or think. She was afraid to be judged. She was afraid that people would unfollow her. And we did the internal work. She found stability in herself. And that's what I want for you as well. It was never the external messaging that was the problem. It was her inner narrative that was holding her back. And after her session, she announced on Instagram her new offer and sold it within a week. And this is the point. You will never find certainty if your inner voice wavers. And for me, this journey of building different businesses, trying things out, it felt like it was about finding the right fit. And in hindsight, I see what really happened. I couldn't embrace that I was a yoga and meditation teacher and a consciousness teacher, but also a marketeer, an online coach, a skill up expert. I tried to separate these roles, but it took me accepting this, that I was the bridge between two worlds, consciousness and strategy, to find what I was looking for all along, to find what I was really good at. And that is what created 10K months, what created my 6-figure business. And that is my lesson from all of this. Dare to lead yourself and trust that none of your talents are for nothing. Then and only then use your brain to shape that into words, into imaging, into awesome positioning and dialed up leadership. Successful brands are built on strong leadership. But the inner narrative needs to be a 100% match. People will feel the undercurrent in everything you communicate. So make sure it's a fit with who you are. Don't forget to check out my other videos on soulful strategies for online coaches to grow to consistent 10K months or beyond.